This lady you see here is called Caroline. What do you know about the tragic death of Caroline Ngumbu? At just 21 years old, Caroline Ngumbu, a promising medical student, lost her life as an innocent victim caught in the crossfire alongside her sponsor, Chris Musando, who also happens to be her boyfriend. He was the ICT expert for Kenya's Electoral Board, IEBC, at the time. Let me tell you this, usiangalie age yao. I know the man is older, but since the dawn of time, love has always been a labyrinth where many have chosen to follow their hearts rather than bow to societal expectations. As Alia famously put it, as you can see here, age ain't nothing but a number. A sentiment that resonates with those who love without limits or constraints. This timeless pattern of love transcending age has been evident throughout history. How? Let me show you. From our founding father, 54-year-old Jomo Kenyatta, marrying 18-year-old Mama Ngina, to the 67-year-old Wambui Otieno's union with 25-year-old Mbugua in 2005. And now, the marriage of guardian angel to his wife, who is over 50 years old. It's clear, love is boundless and knows no age. In the year 2016, on August, a young Carol Ngumbu, a dedicated medical intern at Naivasha Sub-County Hospital, unknowingly became the center of love story. As she went about her daily routine, she crossed paths with Chris Musando, the seasoned ICT expert at the IEBC. Despite being married, Chris found himself captivated by Carol's striking beauty. Don't you see how beautiful she is? A connection that will set an unexpected course for both their lives. How, if you may ask? What began as a brief encounter soon blossomed into a passionate year-long relationship between Chris Musando and Carol Ngumbu. One that, despite never being formalized, carried the weight and intensity of a real marriage. Their bond, forged in secrecy, was tragically severed only by death, much like the vows exchanged by couples on their wedding day. The reason behind their untimely separation. Chris had become a marked man, and Carol, sadly, was an innocent casualty in a dangerous game. But how did they end up here? Let me take you through the story. Carol Ngumbu was just a typical university student, diligently pursuing her medical studies at KMTC Karen campus. Born on July 2nd, 1996, as Marian Wairimu Ngumbu, she was the cherished daughter of David Ngumbu and Alice Induruku, a humble couple residing in Gachi, Kiambu County. As she grew up, Caroline was affectionately nicknamed Carol by her older sister, Jedida Wanjiku, a name that quickly became more familiar to everyone than her formal one. In fact, it became so ingrained that she even used it to create her Facebook account, embracing the name as her own. Like many Kikuyu girls, Carol was raised with strong Christian values, where her time was largely devoted to church activities. It was there that she found a circle of friends who, like her, stayed away from the distractions of early vices, offering a sense of community and support grounded in faith. She was raised in a supportive environment that nurtured her every step of the way, from completing her primary education in Kiambu to finishing secondary school at Uchekeni Secondary. Surrounded by close friends, she was prepared to step into adulthood and chase her dreams with determination. Though her KCSE results weren't exceptional, her father, Mr. David Ngumbu, this man you see here, stood by her loyal with all the loyalty he had, unwaveringly, if I may say, as any parent would, determined to help her pursue her aspirations. He took out a loan to ensure she could enroll in a medical course at KMTC Karen campus. At KMTC Karen campus, Skiza, Mr. Ngumbu set Carol on a path to a promising future by steering her towards a highly sought-after medical course. Carol, in turn, honored her parents' sacrifices with unwavering dedications, immersing herself in her studies and devouring textbooks with relentless focus. While Carol was committed to her studies, she also embraced the wisdom that all work and no play makes life dull. She made sure to carve out time for herself, enjoying girls' nights with friends, gossiping about crashes and life's little adventures. She knew how to balance ambitions with the joys of simply living. This balanced approach to life set Carol up for success during her time in campus. Before she even realized it, she had completed her diploma and was ready for her attachment. In September 2016, that journey led her to Naivasha Sub-County Hospital, where she would gain invaluable experience. During her attachment, Carol crossed paths with a striking low man, twice her age, as you can see, yet exactly the kind of man she was drawn to. Unlike many of her peers, Carol's tests leaned more towards maturity, and Chris, with his confidence and experience, quickly captured her attention. He was just the type of man she had envisioned, far beyond the typical campus boy. Chris Misando was a seasoned management and information systems specialist at the National AIDS Control Council, which, when abbreviated, it becomes NACC, a government agency based in Naivasha dedicated to working with hospitals to combat and manage AIDS. With 2 years of experience under his belt, he had become an integral part of the organization's effort in the fight against the epidemic. Before landing his role at NACC, Chris had built a strong career, having worked as an IT specialist for both Swiss Port International Limited at JKIA Nairobi and Virgin Atlantic. These roles not only honed his expertise, but also paved the way for his application to the IEBC, a position he was eagerly awaiting confirmation for. Carol and Chris quickly found themselves drawn to each other. Their connections effortless as they spent time together at various spots around Naivasha. Two kindred spirits who just clicked. Their bond grew so strong that they became inseparable. And Carol even confided in her trusted friend, Jedida Wanjiku, who is also her sister, who wholeheartedly approved of their relationship. Though Carol knew full well that Chris was a married man with 5 children, her feelings for him couldn't be denied. Chris was married to Rosa Buyu, this beautiful woman in her own right. But the age gap between them seemed to be a factor that led Chris to seek the excitement of an extra-marital affair. Being a man of means, he felt entitled to indulge in this secret relationship. With Chris now at the helm of high-profile estate job, financial concerns were no longer an issue. His dedication to his work was evident as he tirelessly managed the technological aspects of the elections, ensuring that everything ran smoothly. His efforts were crucial in building and maintaining public confidence in the electoral process, a responsibility he took on with great commitment. After a long day of bolstering Kenyans' trust in the elections process, Chris would unwind by reaching out to Carol, and the two will enjoy drinks together, savoring moments of escape. Carol, with her unwavering charm, got exactly what she wanted. Whether it was a spontaneous trip to Diani or any other desire, Chris was more than willing to make it happen, always eager to indulge her. To Carol, Chris was simply Espanol, a man who showered her with attention and luxury oblivious to the larger, luxury, which was oblivious to the larger high-stakes role he played in the looming 2017 elections. What she didn't realize was that Chris was a key player in the volatile election process, holding almost complete access to IEBC servers. His reputation for being incorruptible had earned him both respect and a target on his back, as those in power knew his integrity made him a formidable presence. This story in is clear. Chris had become a target of the election riggers, those who feared his vigilance after he raised the alarm about a tunnel created to illegally manipulate election data. His integrity had made him a threat to their plans, despite the danger surrounding him. When Carol was invited out for drinks by Chris, she continued to meet him, unaware of the deadly game he was caught in. It was their usual routine, and she eagerly accepted, thinking nothing of the growing tension around him. Little did Carol know that this night will be her last. As she and Chris left for a quiet spot to enjoy the evening, they were abruptly abducted. The killers were after Chris, aware of his crucial role in the election, but tragically, Carol was with him. With no witness to tell the tale, she became an innocent victim, caught in the crossfire and brutally murdered as collateral in a plot to silence Chris. If you loved this story and you would like me to make more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and become part of the family. And also don't forget to comment your opinion or ideas of what you think about this story. Thank you so much. Until we see each other again, may God bless you. Peace.